Aloha, friends and yogis. This is Yoga for Grace with crystals. My name is Nicole Spirit. We're here with puppy Finn today. Oops, my mistake to give him the chewy toy. That's a little bit loud, but that's okay. It's really nice to have a special guest in the house, a beautiful light worker. I thought we'd start today just in a comfortable seated position. I'm calling this for grace so that we can do a couple of things. We can tune into our own grace and also to dedicate this class to my dear friend Grace. So I thought we'd pick 3 cards from the Love Oracle Uti's cards. Queen of the Unapologetic. That's Grace. Celebrate. And then the last card, oh boy, Queen of Insecurities. And you know what? We all have them. It's pretty normal. Let's let Finn pick one card. I love when he picks. This one? Envision new paradigms. Oh my gosh, those are so perfect for us today. Thank you so much for joining. I brought my favorite crystal sweater. This is Rainbow Moonstone, my unicorn. And the crystals I have in front of me are also ones that are incredibly powerful. This one is a Lemurian sphere. And this one is a Lemurian point, and it's natural. This is how they occur. And before Grace crossed over, she was part of bringing these crystals to me through gem finders and through my beautiful aunties, Debbie and Eva. Thank you for listening. We're going to start our class today seated. Pardon me, if you haven't already made a dedication, please bring your hands together at your heart. Bow your head just a little bit. Smile. You can hear Is singing in the background here. It's a wonderful world. And I want you to think about your humanness. I want you to think about your birthright of being loved and greatly cared for and nurtured. And I want you to think about grace too. And that's a song you can listen to at the end by Tragically Hip. So let's take a moment to extend our legs long. My intention of today's practice is to find my own grace in these crazy times. So we're going to take our legs out in front of us. First we're going to start in Dandasana, which is staff pose. This is where your spine is nice and tall. Your spine is the staff. We're going to take our sitting bones, bring them behind us, and root and anchor down, and just feel this sense of your whole body being aligned. Your head is over your heart, you're balanced over your hips, and you're creating this vortex where at the top of your head, you're opening your crown chakra and connecting to the divine, even greater than your possible imagination at this time. Let's take a couple more breaths. I also want you to visualize your root chakra opening and being connected to the earth, being supported and grounded and nurtured and loved, and being in this place where as we enter into this whole new phase of our existence, we find our beauty within our own breath. We remember to connect to our free, sovereign birthright of being able to breathe. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. And I want you to close your eyes for a moment. If it feels better, you can always cross your legs rather than having them out straight. And I want you to intend soft wind coming into your heart. Take a couple breaths through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. And I want you to gently visualize and bring an energy into your heart space of healing and love and light. Your legs can still be extended or crossed. Let's take one more breath. Every day we connect to this beautiful heart space and we allow for all of the magical new energies to come through and help us us integrate to what's happening right now. Good, so wherever your hands are, gently release them down by your sides. We're gonna find Paschimottanasana. This is my favorite pistachio nut variation. So we're gonna bring our arms up. We're gonna keep our knees a little bit bent. We're gonna inhale, big breath, lean forwards. And then we're gonna exhale and decide if we wanna straighten one or both knees a little bit more. I like to take my index finger and catch into the big toe mound, and then I'm pressing into the pituitary gland with the reflexology row. And the reason we want to do this is because it releases oxytocin, it helps us feel really good. I love leaving the knees bent in this posture. Let's take one more breath here. Good, and then we're going to slowly start to sit up. We're going to straighten our legs long. Let's just give them a little shake. And today's a beautiful day to row, row, row our boat. So take your arms out in front, and I just want you to make a playful little song, a playful little motion with your body. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Let's do 2 more rounds. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Right, Finn? Good. Come to center. Just pause for a moment. See how you feel. Keep your breath going. Let's take our next breath and bring our feet beside us and then behind us. And we're gently going to arrive on all fours. So take a moment, root your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips, push the ground away, flatten your spine for a moment. And one thing I really like to do here is hover. So you're going to push with your hands, lift your knees just an inch or 2 off the ground, ignite your core, feel that big vibration in the middle of your body. Good. And hover. And then when we release, gently just swing your hips slowly from side to side. Open up your tail, your back side of the body. And then we're going to do something called heart to earth. So this takes a little bit of grace. It takes a bit of patience as well. It's very similar to child's pose, but we're going to walk our arms forwards, reaching our heart to the earth. This is also puppy posture. And because we have a little beautiful aloha puppy here, we're going to honor this beautiful position. Now, one thing you can do is reach your arms in front. Another option is just cross your forearms and rest your head. The intention here is leave your hips up, but melt your heart down to the earth. Let's try for one more breath here. I start to vibrate and shake through my shoulders and my chest. Good. And just releasing any grief or sadness and coming back to joy. Good. Speaking of joy, let's come into the pose that makes me feel most joy. It's the animal, the hummingbird. So bring your feet underneath you. We're going to start to lift up through the back side of the body and then roll up to come up to standing. Then you're going to pause for a moment in your standing position. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to come into chair pose, Utkatasana. And then we're going to gently bring our arms behind us. Be like a hummingbird now and hover. Raise up on your balls of your feet as high up as you can go on your toes and gently look into, gently look into a beautiful pond, a reflection where you see yourself. Crown Royal bag, beautiful Canadian energy with some kind of candle wax on the side so the puppy wants to eat it. Last breath, find your core, let yourself shake and vibrate from the inside out. Good. And then we're going to lower down through our heels and we're going to come to standing. Today we're going to try flamingo pose. So take a moment now, draw your right knee up And we're gonna take our arms up as well. If you find this too much, you can leave your right toes on the floor. Good. Hang out in flamingo pose, gently engage your core. Feel that balance. Look at something not moving. One more breath. Open your crown chakra, your purple energy. Good. Release your knee down. Let's gently draw the left knee in and up. Look at something not moving. Good. Flamingo. And then gently we'll release our arms. We'll release our foot. We'll probably hear the puppy make a little sound now. And let's come into our Rainbow Moonstone. Is going to take a break. We're going to come into Tadasana, mountain pose. So standing comfortably with your feet up to hip width apart or touching. Raise your toes, plant them down, and then get a sense of being rooted and grounded into this earth. Take a deep breath. Remember, there's an infinite well of peace within you. That fierce gracefulness. One more breath. Get my little fluff out of my eye. And then come back to center where you are right now. Let's take the hands at the heart. We're going to walk our feet one leg length apart. And then we're going to turn our right toes out to the side. And we're going to bring our arms up to come into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana. So look over your right extended arm, find your core resilience, zip up from the middle of the body all the way up to your neck. And then we're going to gently bend the right knee. Big inhale breath and exhale, look over past your right extended arm. Keep your shoulders down, soften your face, check in with your back arm, make sure you're not drooping. One more breath here. Find grace and beauty in this pose. And then let's come into Peaceful Warrior. We'll lean forwards on the inhale breath. Bring your left hand behind you. And then gently reach up and over with your right arm. You can bend your knee a little bit, your elbow a bit more. Look up at your hand. Good. And then let's gently release. Let's bring both arms out to the sides. Float down. Right foot is going to turn in, left toes turn out, and we'll do the same thing. Warrior Two on the other side. Lifting the arms, big breath. Exhale, bend the knee. Sink your shoulders down even more than you think you should. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your ankle. See if your arms can stay balanced. Your future's in front of you. It's bright, it's beautiful. Maybe you've got a miracle bracelet or two. Your back arm is keeping your reputation strong. You feel really good about who you are, letting go of the ego, letting go of what this year helped you crack open. And then we're going to lean forwards on the inhale breath, drop our right hand behind gently, and then exhale and reach up and over. Look up at your hand, find that inner smile, find your Buddha nature. Good. And then we'll gently straighten the arm, the knee, release your right arm down, and then that left foot is going to come in. One of my favorite postures of all time is to do a forward fold. So let's take a moment here. Wonder what the puppy's getting into in the other room, but he's probably doing something like chewing on an amethyst. All right, we're going to gently bring the body down forward so that we can hang our head. This is one of the best things you can do to bring endorphins and feel-good energy into your brain. Another variation is to reach your hands out towards the feet or ankles. You can have your hands underneath your shoulders, the elbows are bent. And another variation is just to reach your arms out long in front of you. Feel the energy of these beautiful Lemurian quartz crystals. I'm going to put my third eye right on this beautiful ball. Today happens to be the December 21st, beautiful solstice energy of 2020. Magical alignment of Jupiter and Saturn, which will create the Christmas star at 0 degrees Aquarius today. So this is all like we're into the age of Aquarius. It's all like that. Bring your right hand on your center of your chest, left arm up and over. Give yourself a beautiful spinal twist. If you find this too much, just keep your left elbow bent, hand on the hip. If your arm is reaching up, maybe you can wiggle your fingers. Keep your breath nice and smooth and long, and on your next exhale, we'll gently lower that left arm. Place it right under your chest, and the right arm is gonna reach up and over. Good, take your time, enjoy your breathing, as Thich Nhat Hanh would say. Again, option to put your hand on your right hip, your right hand, or wiggle your fingers. Breathe, find your core, find your resilience, find your zeal and your zest. And next exhale breath, let's lower all the way back down. Reposition your hands under your shoulders. Walk your feet a little closer together, toe heel walk. And then we're gonna gently roll the body up to standing. Seems like the perfect day to do, how many? I wanna do 21. Let's do 11 goddess. Let's do 13 goddess squats. 13 is the goddess number. We're gonna take our arms up to the sides. We're gonna bend at the elbows. We're gonna take the thumb and the middle finger together for patience. And remember, when we come up, we have the option of doing the lioness breath. So we inhale, we squat down, we exhale, stick the tongue out, cross your eyes. That's 3. That's 4. Remember not to do a forward fold. 5, 6, 7. Birthing the new earth, the 5th dimension. 9, 10, last 3. If it's too much, don't go down as far. Last 2. Good, gently bring your feet a little closer together, drop your arms down, bend your knees a little bit. We're gonna take our hands up the low back, give our kidneys a rub, kidney taps. We're gonna try to do 1 minute today, alternating kidney hits, or bend at the knees and at the waist, and you can do it this way, so you've got gravity helping you. Make sure you're not patting your bum. You wanna be up here at your kidneys. Notice your core isn't totally dumping out, and we're gonna help to release fear, and we're gonna change it to curiosity. We're gonna change it to joy, vitality, charisma. Know that you can't do it wrong. The only person evaluating you at the end of your life is yourself. Last 10 seconds. Yes, it's sore for me too. I've been doing this for 20 years and I still feel it. They say this is worth equivalent to 1 minute a day is like an antidepressant. Good, and then shake it off. Shake off your hands, shake it off. We're gonna finish standing, shaking our tree. So start to shake and vibrate. Another alternative is to wag the tail like a dog. And you imagine that you're in between 2 panes of glass. Maybe you alternate. You wag your tail, and you say, puppy, 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 puppy. Especially if he's doing something wrong, he won't come. Or you shake the tree, and when you smile and you shake and vibrate, it's so hard to stay sad or mad. You find some grace in your movements. Yes, shake out your wrists, shake out your elbows, your shoulders, your hips. And then we're gonna gently, gently, slowly make our way to the ground. Okay, before I forget, if it's available to you, I want you to jump on the spot 5 times. So you jump up and down. This shocks your bones into staying super strong. Let's make our way to the floor. If that doesn't work for you, that's okay. Good. I want you to lower down on the front side of your body. Use your strong arms to release you down. Good. And we're going to do a couple of little cobra lifts today. You inhale, you push the ground away, you lift up a few inches through your shoulders and neck, and then you exhale down. Inhale and roll up, exhale and roll down. If you're a gentleman, make appropriate adjustments here. And if you want, you can try the variation of bringing your hands up with you. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, just so that you're not using your hands to push the ground away. Good, you're gonna feel this in your low back. Vitality and sunshine coming into your life. Releasing fear and sadness. Good, we're gonna release all the way down. We're gonna open our feet to the sides. We're gonna take our elbows out to the sides and we're gonna turn our head. Breathe in alligator pose. You know that feeling when your puppy is chewing something in the other room and you don't know what it is? That's the feeling I have right now, but I'm going to be graceful about it and keep teaching this class. One more breath. Oh, good. Come back to center with your head. Bring your feet a little closer together. We're going to reach the arms out long, and then we're going to plug the shoulder blades back into our body area. Just move that over. And then we're going to go swimming. So you're going to raise up the right arm and the left foot, and then you're going to gently put it down, then do the other side. We're alternating. So go with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down, small movement. And if it's available, we're going to try to do double time. Bring it back to center and start to swim. Good. Going for it. Let's do 4 more breaths. If this is too much, do the slow variation. This is so good for your powerhouse energy, but also for the back side of the body, for your buns. Last breath here. And then we get a beautiful rest and we turn our head the other way. Lower down, the elbows come out to the sides, feet open a little bit, and turn your head to the right now and breathe. I remember the messages from all of my doggies who have crossed the other side. The first one is just breathe. Another message from Rosie is let it be. That's a nice song to play. One more breath. And from my husband's dog, Peanut, peace begins with a smile. And even our dog, Puka dog, the one we have now, she gave me her message, be here now. Very Ram Dass of her. Let's bring the elbows into the sides. Let's gently push the ground away. We're going to bring our feet over to the right side. Try not to kick the plants. And then we're going to gently lower and bring our legs out in front of us. Let's take a moment to hug an imaginary tree, ball of energy, whatever. Lower yourself mindfully down to the floor. Try not to crash. Find your powerhouse here for a minute. Let it shake and vibrate. Getting all this extra amor, extra love from my heart, aloha, coming right through the spheres, through the point, and going right to you, reminding you you're so greatly loved. So let's gently arrive on our mat. Float the legs out long, let your arms release to the sides. And we're going to finish off with my most favorite thing to do is creating an energy ball. So you bring your hands together and rub, rub, rub. Bring the soles of your feet together if you want. Rub and create some warmth, some light, some energy, some mana, some chi, some whatever word you want to call it. Some charisma, some zest, some mana from heaven. Another way to say mana. Aloha. Joie de vivre. Bonjour mes amis, les francophones ici, les canadiennes. Ahoy, moi, česky lidi. Okay, put your feet down gently now, and then I want you to take your hands and bring them together and apart, right at your heart. Don't quite let your hands touch. Roll and curl your fingers a little bit, and close your eyes. Use your imagination to feel and sense that you are holding an energy ball. You're making it stronger. You're filling it with love, energy, light, healing. You're helping anchoring in the beautiful new energies, balancing the masculine and feminine on earth, and remembering that earth is the most sacred place perhaps you've ever been. So it's a great gift to be here. We thank Gaia, the spirit of the earth, for inviting us. And we have this beautiful ball of healing now that we're going to gently and gracefully bring to our heart. Let your hands cup over each breast or over the center, Anahata chakra. We gently sense and feel the color green as though we're in the most beautiful natural environment. Complementary color with the heart center is pink. And you can decide
decide if you want to leave your knees up or float your legs down to the floor. If your back is a little sore, another option is to just float your knees towards each other and let them rest there. See how that feels. Gently soften everything so that you can receive all of the healing and loving frequencies available for you now. Soften, soothe, release and let go of any energy from the inside out now that no longer serves you. And we ask for a total body rejuvenation and healing. Maybe even scanning our whole body with light. And we might even visualize connecting to something so powerful that we can rejuvenate our body up to 12 years. I wish for you the most beautiful transitions through your next beautiful day, through your week, through your months, through your years. I so appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming. You can subscribe to Yoga with Nicole Spirit or just check in and see videos from time to time. I hope if your crystal switch becomes activated, you can call on me, Nicole Spirit, to answer any questions, and through the help of my friends at Gem Finders, we can bring you any crystals that you need. One last wish to benefit yourself. One wish to benefit someone or something else, another animal perhaps. And one wish to benefit a place somewhere on this beautiful earth, and you can see it as already healed. And then we'll gently, gently imagine having the most wonderful day. Know that whatever comes after I am is a powerful thing. So I am Yogi Heart, bringing love and kindness to you. Take good care. We'll bring the hands together. Let's float up to third eye. We dedicate the merits of our practice to all sentient beings. May we all be relieved of our suffering, and may we dwell together with great fruitfulness and harmony. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste, and thank you. See you next time. Thank you so, so, so much. From my heart to yours, mucho, mucho amor.